Hey guys, Locke here, and welcome to episode 13 of FIFA 15 Watford Career Mode. To start off today's episode, we are offering new contracts to some players, including, a couple as you see on the screen, but nothing too big at the moment, I don't think. We've got Tamas, he hasn't got much game time, but I do offer him a new contract. Not a really big contract, but I just match what he wants, and hopefully they will accept it. I do not, I don't say what I want, but also offer new contract to Irony. Hasn't got barely any game times. Played a couple of matches, but not as much as I'm sure he would want to have. But I give him a contract, a wage boost. Oh no, I don't actually. I gave him a cut of $500, and I say he'll be. This is a bit. I say it's going to be a squad rotation player because he is, and we'll see what he comes back with us. Won't be a big loss if we lose him on free because we can barely get any much money out. So Watford have been promoted in real life, which is good. I like to see them playing against Chelsea and stuff, but yeah, obviously Premier League's going to be big time for them. They're obviously so close a couple of years back, and Palace went through in the playoffs. I think Zaha scored a 116th minute penalty. Maybe not 116th, but he definitely scored an extra time penalty. And we do have an away game against Blackpool. Not a great side, but we'll definitely be hoping for 3 points. Disappointing if we do not get 3 points here, as obviously Bolton aren't the best of sides. We're really struggling in real life for any sort of money or anything at the moment. But obviously they were in the Premier League a couple of years back, and now they're just in strife. I remember they weren't too bad of a side in the Premier League. I think one of the first earlier Premier League games I saw was between Blackpool and Chelsea actually. I decided earlier from 2008 Champions League final. I decided I'd go for Chelsea, even though obviously it wasn't a great night. And from then I decided, because my family isn't football related, loves football. It was a bit odd, although my dad doesn't mind it. But here we go. Obviously, you saw Blackpool's team getting off topic here, and here's the side. So we're going with our main side. So definitely 3 points, or very disappointed if we don't, to be honest. And here we go for the game. And early on, straight from kickoff actually, as Blackpool kickoff, they give it back to Foley. Foley gets on the ball. It's a good touch, and he gives it to Lager. Gives it to Eagles. Chris Eagles, ex-Bolton midfielder, plays a good 1-2, and as he goes down, he gives it back, and they play a great 1-2, and, well, we do try to get it clear, but they would score in the first 2 minutes, and this is not the start we want to be having, especially against a poor start. Look at this, shocking defending. Even more could have got a block there, because he got over there, and Orlando gets his 6th goal in the championship. So it's 1-0 to Blackpool. And then only a couple of minutes later, as Forestieri gets on the ball here, he skips past a couple of players, obviously been fantastic lately, and he stops the ball, he gets past, he slides it through for Troydini, who side nets. So a good opportunity there. Obviously it wasn't the easiest of shots, but he's unlucky not to score there. But as we win the ball back, as Extra gets it back, he gets tackled again. Liger gets on the ball. It's a poor tackle from me. He gives it to Orlando. Orlando does a goal score, gives it back to Liger, and it's a great save from Gomez. That remains at 1-0. So 12 minutes gone, and it is still 1-0. And in the 62nd minute, nothing had happened. And as they get on the ball here, they play it to the back post, and Lager does score and make it 2-0 in the 63rd minute. So it was poor, really. It's been kind of our worst performances, and surely Blackpool can hold on from here, as they've been the better side, really. We've only had one good opportunity with Troydini, and he obviously side-netted. But look at this poor defending again from me, or we won't actually. Lega scores his 4th goal. But in the 80th minute, Serge Gnabry gets on the ball. His shot is saved, and what about that for a save from Gillick? I think that's Blackpool's goalkeeper. It was an incredible save, and he just remains Blackpool from giving us a sniff. And as they go through here, it's a great chance for Blackpool to seal the 3 points, but a good challenge there from Besson. So Fabrini, who I brought on, and Abdi Orlando would be taking the corner. The first goal scorer crosses it in. We don't get it clear, and sure it's a goal. Well, we do clear it off the line. Thank God for that, because we don't want to be going 3-0 down to a poor opposition like this. But with just a couple of minutes to go, well, not a couple of extra time minutes to go, at a time, Troy Deeney skips past the defence. It's been a great run. He stops the ball. He gets onto the left and he bangs it into the goal. So we do score like usual, and it's one back. And Troy Deeney is the goal scorer. So we were unlucky not to score before, and it was a great finish as Deeney pulls it back, and it's a good finish into the corners. And it's just his 15th goal in the championship, so he's just showing all his class. And straight from kickoff, well, how about this? As Archerson takes a terrible, not a terrible, but a good switch of play, Ekstrand does win it back. And look at this ball from Ekstrand. It's a class ball. It's Vidra versus the keeper. Will he finish? How bad of a shot is that? He has got to be finishing that. That is as simple as you need it, and Vidra has stuffed it up. He's been poor. I would definitely not be interested in him this summer. Obviously, he's only on loan from Udinese, and I was furious. How did he not finish that? Look, we were always going to lose again, and that was always coming, but to not finish that, that's just disappointing. No, it wasn't Gillick, it was Lewis who made the saves for Blackpool. So he made a fantastic save. I thought Gillick played for Blackpool, but it's such a disappointing loss. And Vidra, that was a poor miss. And as you can see, there's only 2 contracts that have been declined, and Connor Smith does make a request that he wants to play. Thomas, I think, rejected it because of the years, or maybe because the wage, not the wage, but his offer. I didn't accept his offer, but Forestieri has got a bruised shoulder, which is disappointing for him. But we got a home game against Wolves with our second team, so not our first team obviously playing today, but Wolves is another must win. Obviously the disappointment of the last game should hopefully make us wake up and win this game against Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton, like Blackpool, was playing in the Premier League a couple of years back, but they also got relegated. So I think they got relegated in the same year, and obviously they were. If we didn't know this, they got relegated straight away from the Championship, and they got promoted straight back to the Championship. So they went down to League One only last year. But here's the side that we will be playing with. It's a good side with, it's a good side. This is a side that's definitely capable of winning. I give Vidra one more chance to prove himself. This is maybe his last opportunity, or I might start Fabrini up front and put someone in the wings. This is a big game. Might not look it because obviously we're a class above Wolverhampton, but the Wolves should not be getting any points today if we're going to play well. And as you can see, they got Dico out front, the Frenchman, and they got some okay players. No one I really know apart from Dico, but in the 3rd minute, Paredes gets on the ball here, and as he sends a good ball to Awamobile, the Australian takes a terrible touch, but he still has it, and he crosses a beautiful crossing, and well, what a save that is from Wolverhampton's keeper. I don't know who it is, to be honest. Sorry, I think it's like a Russian name or something. And it's still 0-0. But quality save there. I gotta admit that was a very good save because it's a good header from Vidra. And as Bigger Amana gets through, can he score his first goal for the club? Somehow he misses that. That is just poor. Now look at that. He did really well up to the finish, and he just misses that post, and it still remains 1-0. In the 15th minute, as Johnson gets on the ball, it's a good pass to Edwards. Edwards gives it to Henry. Henry gives it back to that guy, number 3. Number 3 gets on the ball. He's surely got a score, and he somehow misses. I think he's a centre back though, and that could explain the poor finishing. He should have buried that one, and it remains 0-0. But in the 40th minute, as we win the ball back, as Vidra does well to tackle, so he's been alright. He's been really unlucky not to score. He gets it back, and he gets on the ball. He does well to skip past. Gives a good ball to Luke Baker, the ex-Chelsea man. Stops the ball, shoots, and it's a good save again from the keeper. And in the end, Baker has another opportunity, but they do tackle him. But just before half-time, we're desperately looking for the goal. And as Fabrini gets onto the ball, Ronaldo chops inside. He skips past another player, and he has a great shot into the bottom corner. And it is 1-0 on the stroke of half-time. It's a quality goal from the Italian. Vidra with the assist, but I don't think he'll be claiming it, but he didn't do much because it was just a great solo effort there from Fabrini. Runs onto the edge of the box, and it's a good shot into the bottom corner, and it's no chance for the keeper. That's a good goal, and it is 1-0. So just before half-time, it was the goal we desperately needed, and one of the better goals we'll see probably this season. And in the 48th minute, just after half-time, we do go into counter-attack here as Vidra gets on the ball. He releases Mobile, the Australian, the really quick Australian. He's gonna just outpace every single player in his way. And well, this is just stupid. Well, not stupid. No, that's the wrong part. But he's got it saved onto the post. So unlucky for Mobile not to score there. And yeah, it's good challenge. But we still have the ball. And as Lou Baker picks it up, the Englishman has got time, and you don't want to give Lou Baker this much time because he's a quality player, and he slides it through for Mobile, Ronaldo chops, and it's a goal. And Mobile's not celebrating. I'm like, what the hell? But it does take a massive deflection on the way. I would have counted as Mobile's goal, but apparently not. So it's 2-0. It's an own goal for their defender, number 39, and not much luck there for Wolves, because that may have been missing, but I wouldn't put my money on that it wasn't. But as Wolves get on the ball here, and just on the hour mark as Wolves got on the attack here, it's Edwards who gives it back to Rowe, and well, it's a save from Gomez, but it's a penalty claim from Wolves, I would have thought, because I did slide in. It was late, but I don't think it would have been given as a penalty, but still remains 2-0. And in the 66th minute, talking about penalties, as Bigger Armada gives it to Vidra. It's a penalty here for Watford, and well, Baker's been taken out. I didn't think there was much in it, to be honest. I wouldn't have called it a penalty, in my opinion, but at first glance at least. But as he takes him out, he tries to put in a tackle, but instead tackles Lou Baker. The man, he wasn't even close to the ball, really. And it's a penalty. And like usual, Lou Baker would step up for this one. Well, at least for our B team. He would step up, wouldn't give it to Vidra, and I would give it to Baker. So the ex-Chelsea man, can he put it away? I put a bit of power behind it, and it's a great penalty. No chance for the keeper, and it's 3-0. And all 3 points surely in the bag. There's no doubt we're going to lose this one. And I'm very happy with the effort, because we played well with our B team, but the B team's actually a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun to play with. Some good players, including Baker and Mobile, play with, because they're quite quick and bit of pace. But as Vidra gets on the ball, 86th minute, it's basically, can he get number 4? We definitely deserve the points, but Vidra has a shot, good save, and they do get it clear. So Vidra desperately deserves that goal. And sure, it wouldn't be coming at the moment. But as we win the ball back, surely Vidra this time, he's unselfish, gives it to Smith, who gives it back to Vidra, and it's another save. So how many saves is Vidra going to do to score? He played a lot better this game than he usually does. And but he was very unlucky there. He's been very unlucky this game. But as the ref is going to blow his full-time whistle very soon, it will be 3-0 as they just pass around here as Vidra, who, it's a good win because coming from the back of a 1-0 loss, we definitely needed 3 points, and I don't know why I've got this in the thing, but we desperately did need 3 points, and obviously we don't want to go on a 2-game losing streak, especially as our last game was against a poor opposition in Blackpool, away from home, I know, but here's the last bit. That was a bit of a mistake there from me. I probably shouldn't have kicked it up. I speed it up. Seems legit. I don't know why I have that in there, so sorry about that. Yeah, it's a good win, good solid win, and I was happy to see his performance. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like, because it will really help my channel out. And yeah, this career mode's going to do really well, hopefully, and can't wait for FIFA 16. If you want anything else, just check it, just put it down in the comments, and thanks.